time is now for you to get excited. This is another episode of Young Black and in Business, and I'm your host, Roosevelt Williams III. And guess what? If you don't know what, I'm surrounded by magic. Because this morning we got Black Girl Magic in the building. But before we go into introductions and go into a whole lot of poetry, go into a whole lot of backstory with these lovely ladies, I just want to let you all know that the word of the week is team. And team is an acronym for together. Everyone achieves more. You know, we all know the law of success is teamwork makes the dream work. But do you know individuals win trophies and teams win championships? So we got a championship team in the building, and they're going to let us know what it's all about to work with each other and to be prosperous and to be positive in a group setting. But I want to let you know we're in San Diego, California, and the weather is approximately 75 degrees with zero humidity. It's not a cloud in the sky. And this is the home of the palm trees and the sea breeze. So at this time, I want to introduce Joanne, Ardise, and Ashley, a Black Girl's Magic. Okay, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you for coming to the Young Black and in Business show.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for inviting us.
Wonderful. I mean, so tell us a little bit about yourself. What do you aspire to do? What's going on with Black Girl Magic?
A whole lot.
Oh, believe me, I know every time I go like the Black Expressions or step on the campus, I hear about Black Girl Magic. It's powerful. It's powerful. So like, what gave you the idea to create that name? Because that right there is profound.
Well, honestly, we were given that name. We just put it together on our own. It was after we vended for the first time together at our first festival at the Four Corners of Life, I believe, a year ago or almost 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
That was 2 years ago. And, people used to come up to our table and say, you guys look like a mini farmer's market. And Ardise had a sign that said Black Girl Magic that she used to put on our table. So we just kind of Black Girl Magic, mini market.
Yeah, that's beautiful, beautiful. I like even your word usage, the Four Corners of Life.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because it is the Four Corners of Life. You know, so Black Girl Magic was established or was founded at the Four Corners of Life.
A little bit before, but that was our training day.
It was
That's what
training
we
day.
we need a name.
Yeah, we needed a name because at first we was just three Black women hustling, trying to get this dollar and this gas. You know?
Well, let me tell the world, when I went to the Black Expressions event put on and they mentioned Black Girl Magic, the whole crowd went wild. Okay, no, seriously, the crowd went wild. I mean, so what is it that you do? Some products, some services. What is it that how do you galvanize a crowd like that? What's the magic? We know a million is popping. A little bit about individually and then collectively, the magic that you all possess.
Okay. Well, my name is Ashley Nicole. For those of you who don't already know me. And I'm the author of The Death of a Serial Monogamist. And
author?
Yes.
Absolutely. Well, okay, we want to learn more about that.
Okay, yeah, it's available on Amazon. I also have a few copies on me left, very few, because we've been doing this for a while. And,
awesome.
My contribution to the group is typically spoken word and pretty much any other, avenue of speaking, being loud, boisterous, and contributing to atmosphere and personality.
Well, we're going to hold you to that. We want to hear some that poetry and some of that personality later on.
Okay.
That's amazing.
I'm here for it.
Ardise?
I do my own jewelry line. I wire wrap crystals, so I work with semi-precious stones, and so they're either loose or, cultivated in the store or wherever I find them around town. And I personally wrap it for you. I make rings, bracelets, earrings. I have a custom pair of little African earrings that I made. I handmade these, so it's not I didn't use a stencil or anything. It's literally I wire wrapped it with my hands. So
you should see these earrings. You should see these earrings right there. So you did that. You didn't have no tracer or anything like that. You just okay.
So I made them. I make everything by hand. I do crystal consultations, tarot readings, and I'm going further and further into holistic medicine. Just trying to find alternatives for a healthier lifestyle. Currently going to school for kinesiology, so I'm getting my personal trainer license, and I will also be going back to school, hopefully going to San Diego State to go into adaptive physical education and be a teacher.
Black Girl Magic. Okay.
Oh yeah, I am also a DJ here in San Diego.
Is that
I
right?
play downtown and
Yeah.
at Atomic for Neo Soul Tuesday, and I also play at F6 for Reggae Sunday.
So, real quick, give us the plug. So when do you play? We might have to come out and support
Every
you.
Tuesday at Atomic downtown in San Diego.
Do you hear that? Okay. Not only does she making jewelry, she's also the DJ as well. I feel the magic. Joanne?
I'm a DJ also. I'm not doing the same thing my sister does. I actually do private gigs. So if you're interested in that, I actually just did an open mic last night. I think it was their first one, and my friend Ra, Amin Ra, I don't know if you've heard of him. He actually was the host last night. So I do private gigs. Again, my name is DJ Almanize if you need the plug for that. I also do skincare, so that's kind of what my contribution to the group is. I'm kind of bossy, so I found my own way to kind of like sneak in educating people about stuff that I'm very passionate about, which is like the environment and taking care of our bodies and things like that. So I basically offer an all-natural skincare line of 100% all-natural products. Most of the ingredients are food grade, so you can actually eat them, put them into your food. Or they're not necessarily food grade, but if you were to swallow them, you'll be perfectly okay. And they're safe for the environment, so when you rinse them off and they go into the water supply, they don't contaminate the water. And they're really great for your skin. That's also.
And I wanted to say thank you because you shared with a product. Not only did you share a poem at the MLK breakfast, the 23rd annual breakfast. You know that was magnificent. We got it recorded. We definitely support it. And you also shared with me some of your product. You know, and we did use it, and I got compliments from that. You said you put it into your intimate places, and you know you rinse it off and everything like that. Well said, well said, and you know it is good for the skin, and I highly recommend it. But I do feel the magic. You hear, you know, we have the Black Charlie's Angels in the house. You know what I mean? Believe that right there. We got the Black Charlie's Angels in the house and the Black Mecca. I want to hear some poetry right fast, please. You know what I mean? I'm excited. Anything off the topic? I mean, I don't want to say off the top. I don't want to freestyle, but can you share, you know, with the listeners and the viewers? You know, can you bless us with some magic real quick, just to wake the folks up? Let's wake them up.
All right. What do you want to? I'll go there. All right now.
Personality.
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my book poem, so y'all can know more about that. Well, the name of my book is called The Death of a Serial Monogamist. Now, the death of a serial monogamist is more than just evidence of the poetic mess that was my love life. It's more of an open invitation to undress what most might think love may feel like. Spreading caution to those who claim to be in love because it feels right. This is my flashlight to uncover all the lies that we once believed that day. From the day you received your first "will you go out with me" that may have transpired from the way your parents showed affection outwardly. This book is kind of like the awkward part of my life that reminds me that there are reasons why I'm not a wife and that there are answers that I need to get right before I move on to the next chapter. The number 77, it represents the number of surfaces I have dedicated to bearing myself completely. You see, I tried to present my trash to you neatly while still smiling sweetly as we exchanged secrets for 10 spots. That was just 10 years of my life you just bought. That was a representation of all of the feelings that I caught. It was a symbol of all of the baggage that was brought here to sink me. It was my love suicide note to think me back into functional living, a reminder that my hard time and behind I could stop giving away because love will always hurt me this way. The question that I often get now is, Ashley, are you in a relationship now? And I'm like, a relationship? How? Like, how am I supposed to recognize a proper loving interaction after realizing I've been loving myself in fractions while losing so much traction on what I thought was supposed to bring me family? The answer is, I am now. Don't know if I ever was before. Don't really know what will happen later, but it's important that you catch the message because it's only sent to certain addresses that mess with indecision, because apparently you must value yourself before acquiring perfect vision. It deals with promiscuity. because whatever I do to the world will do to me. It deals with falsified happiness. There is no contest to see who is living happiest, but are you being honest? That better version of you that was promised, is it broken? Have you spoken to anyone about trying to fix it? Did you take out the bad choices, or did you mix it? It's okay to just go back into your heart and not come out until you fixed it. Well, anyway, I pray these words stab your thoughts and prick your demons. I pray these pages bring you warmth in any season. If my little book just so happens to be the reason why you said yes to you and no to confusion, then I believe I have achieved my attempted conclusion. My job is not to trick you out of your pocket change by painting elaborate illusions or to convince you to give up on love or every potential intrusion. Just remember the parts that were too good to be true. Remember the times you put them before you. Remember when your thoughts became too much for you, and never forget the day when that stuff broke you in two. So if you need some help, you can buy my book on that shelf or Amazon. Embrace the pain that you felt. Recount the coins of your wealth, and please don't forget to forgive yourself. Hi, my name is Ashley Nicole, and I'm the author of The Death of a Serial Monogamist, aka your self-love optometrist. And I'm 1/3 of Black Girl Magic Mini Market, so for that you can holler. And oh yeah, the book is only $10.
Only $10.
Yeah.
Only $10, okay? Holler back, hallelujah. Did you feel the magic right there? Okay? I was deep right there. And plug that book one more time, please.
The Death of a Serial Monogamist, available on Amazon.com.
Go get that right there. Only $10 right there. I like that. So look, before we go into the break right now, I just want to remind you all that here with Young Black in the Business, we start with a commitment, we deliver with quality, and we're always going to finish with success. You'll get excited because we got Black Girl Magic, and on the way back after the break, we have some more that we're going to learn about, and we're going to take copious notes about. So get your Young Black in the Business pens ready. Just to remind you, the word of the week is team. Together, everyone achieves more. And the law of success for this week is teamwork makes the dream work. I know it's cliche, but did you know that individuals win trophies and teams win championships? That's why you should get excited and join the team. Go out and get that book right there, okay? We'll see you at Black Expression, so you can see these lovely ladies express every single Friday. And what's the address?
2196 Logan Avenue.
And you know this, if you feel it, you're going to do what?
Express it.
Express it, okay? Here at Young Black in the Business, we are restoring the color, the culture, and the consciousness. We believe that our network is our network. Connecting young black entrepreneurs in San Diego and across the nation is pivotal for our economic growth. When they see us, we're gonna be wise, we're gonna be beautiful, and we're gonna be strong. And that's all they ever gonna see when they see us. And that's Young Black and in Business. So not only are we all black, we back, and it's the Young Black in the Business show. I want to just bring reference to the San Diego Monitor newspaper. You know, that's one of our sponsors. And on page 7, it talks about rising to the C-suite. So I want to give you all, if you don't already know, which you may already, the C-suite is a chief level. Okay, like Chief Executive Officer, which is a CEO, COO, Chief Operating Officer. You go to the chief level. So in any building, they have a C-suite level. That's where all the executives, all the chiefs congregate. So it's time that we have our own C-suite in our community. It's time that we have our own Young Black in Business plaza, so to say, or our own community. They have Little Italy, they have Little Vietnam, they have Chinatown. We need to have our own C-suite where we can all patronize each other and practice unification and vertical integration. So go and get that Monitor newspaper, and on page 7 it talks about rising to the C-suite. So we're back, and we have black girls of Black Magic in the house. You know, so you guys have some events coming up. You were saying?
Yes.
Well, Black Girl Magic, please let us know where we can come in support, where we can come listen and learn.
Okay. I have an event coming up with Chauncey Maynard. It's called Sundays Live, and it's going to be Sunday, February 4th at the Go Lounge off El Cajon Boulevard. That's 7123 El Cajon Boulevard, and that's from 8:30 to 11. There's going to be a ton of dope artists that are going to perform and showcase their talent, and I'll be included there, so if you're interested, there's that.
And what date is that again, please?
February 4th, and that's at the Go Lounge, so that's on a Sunday
Okay.
evening. And then there's also a collaboration between Black Expression and a group called The Wall. They're doing this event called Saturday Night Mics, and that's February 10th. So that's Saturday, February 10th from 7 p.m. to 2 a.m. And I'll also be performing there as well, so if you're interested. That's, I don't know, where's the address? Oh, XO Restaurant and Bar, that's off El Cajon Boulevard as well.
Mhm.
So XO Restaurant Bar, February 10th, Saturday Night Mics, and February 4th at the Go Lounge.
Make
8
sure
p.m.
Make sure you're there. And to all the viewers here, if you have any questions that you'd like to ask Black Girl Magic, please type them in. We may have time to answer some questions in Q&A session. Ardice, is there anything that you want to share about events coming up?
Yes. So I will be doing a dance cardio blast Mardi Gras party at Fitness is My Sickness.
Oh, that sounds
On
fun. Hold on one second.
February
You said you
3rd.
got a Mardi Gras cardio blast fitness workout?
Yes.
What's that about? That sounds nice.
So it's supposed to be in a fun way to, just exercise and meet and greet with other people in the community. And it's in light of Mardi Gras coming up, in February. Fitness is My Sickness. It's a new gym. It's Black owned. It's in San Diego. It's off of El Cajon Boulevard. The address is 7202 El Cajon Boulevard, Suite B. And that event is on February 3rd, which is a Saturday, and it starts at 5:30.
Okay. Plug that. I want to just rewind one moment because a lot of the viewers, they actually get these Young Black in the Business pins right here. And if you have a Young Black in His Business pen, you should be taking copious notes from these gems that's being dropped, these dates, these times, these addresses right here. So at this time, I just want to present each and one of you with a Young Black in the Business pen, because it's power. It's definitely power in the pen. It's purpose in the pen. So when you're writing your poetry, you know that it's power in the pen, it's power in the pen, and every stroke is powerful.
Mhm.
You know what? If you use that pen and you put it on black and white, it'll turn green. And what I mean by that is it'll materialize. It'll materialize. So just remember that. If you put that pen on black and white, it'll turn green. So for all those viewers that have their Young Black in the Business pen ready, please go over those addresses one more time and those times and dates, because we need the people to support. It's power in the people, and we need you present. So please, one more time.
Okay, so you have Sundays Live. It's a bunch of live performances at the Go Lounge. That's Sunday, February 4th from 8:30 p.m. to 11 p.m. And the address is 7123 El Cajon Boulevard. And then February 10th is Saturday Night Mics, the collaboration with Black Expression and The Wall. And that event is at XO Restaurant and Bar off of El Cajon Boulevard. The address is 5522 El Cajon Boulevard.
Shout out to Brother Chauncey Maynard. Black Girl
Chauncey.
Magic in the house. That's right. That's right. Ardice, can you please give us that address one more time for those that got their Young Black in the Business power pen?
Yes, the address for Fitness is My Sickness is 7202, and the event is February 3rd at 5:30. I have a few other events too.
Please. That's what it's all about.
We are together. We're supposed to do an event on February 14th, and it is for a documentary called Por Vida, and it's going to be at. Do you know what the address is?
What's the
I
name
don't
of the
remember
event?
the address of it is, but it's for a documentary that will be released.
Oh, you talking about for binging?
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be a Por Vida It's a cafe in Barrio Logan, but I am not sure of the address.
Well, Google it, look it up, and
That's
get
what smartphones
excited.
are for.
Mm-hmm.
We forgot this one, but
That's right.
yes, it is on the evening. It starts at
Sorry,
7:30, and it's on Valentine's Day. So if you need something to do on Valentine's Day, whether you have a date or not, you can come and support us, and we'll be there and we'll be vending. And then also on February 24th, I will be doing an event at Roots Up Yoga. I don't know the address of that space as well, but I do know that it is in San Diego. So
And you
it's,
can
at,
also
it's called
contact
Roots Up Yoga.
Ardise herself later on and get the information. You know, she is
It'll
available.
be on my pages.
It'll be on the page. One thing I just want to just chime in and say, these lovely ladies, the Black Charlie's Angels, Black Girl Magic in the house, they're very approachable. Okay, so I mean, at times they may be, you know, when they're on stage, giving their respect. Just don't come up and get an autograph or anything like that. But just give them their space. But however, if you want to learn, listen, and hear some good stuff, they are very approachable and very relatable. I just want to give a shout out. Black girls do have the magic and they do rock, and melanin do pop. I do a little poetry too from time to time. I'm gonna give one right now too, if you don't mind.
Yes.
Oh,
Wait,
absolutely.
can I list one more event?
Oh,
Oh,
absolutely.
yeah.
Please.
I'm sorry, I just had to squeeze in because I want to
You
pay
got to.
on it. All right, so as far as the Sunday's live event that Joanne was speaking of earlier, I'll be hosting that event, so be sure to come on. Yeah, girl. And then I will be in a play that'll be going on during the Kumbha Fest.
Wow.
On February 25th. The name of the play is He Hears Me. You can go onto the Kumbha Fest website, or you can purchase your tickets from yours truly. They'll be $20. Yes, only $20. Come out and
Only
see your
$20.
girl. I'm gonna be performing and singing first time on stage live ever, and it's gonna be crazy.
We got talent on this
It's gonna be
stage.
at the Lyceum Theater downtown at Horton Plaza. Okay, look, I'm ready for the prom now. Like, I just have to get
Oh,
that
yeah,
out my
yeah.
chest. Look.
I'm ready for the perform. No, what you said was, it was awesome because your Lyceum Theater Kumbha Fest coming up in February. So, go ahead and see these artists, and
Definitely.
we're looking forward to hear you sing and everything. My poem is just roses red, violets, and blue. I'm thankful for all of you.
Ah.
That was clear, complete, and concise. You know what I mean? So get excited. Yeah. Real quick. But I also want to, thank you all for recognizing the Young Black in Business Mixer that was yesterday as well. You know what I mean? I saw you in attendance, but I just want to thank you for the support. We got to support each other. That's why we got to be present and support each other.
Yes.
Financially, is it helping each other mentally, or just saying hello? Because a lot of times you don't know where that person may be in life. So just by saying hi and hello, and by being present is major. So I just want to thank you, all again, and even being on the show is very major. You know what I mean? So what other what other gifts and gems? What's a little bit about the Black Girl Magic backstory? Where would you like to see Black Girl Magic in 100 years? That's a challenge question. Challenging.
Okay, then I'm gonna do backstory and I'm gonna throw that over to Joanne. Cause that's our repertoire.
That's right.
So, backstory is, once upon a time, not long ago, it was a poor girl named Ashley who needed to pay rent and bills and utilities, and her phone was off. And, just so happened, somebody told me I was approved for a credit limit that was ridiculous. So I ended up buying a large number of books in bulk because I just so happened to have a book, at the time. And I decided to set up my table in North Park in front of Florencia's, my favorite restaurant in North Park. And they were welcome to it, set up a table, and I was like, you know what? I'm down for the homeless helping me, carry my stuff and set up every day. But I also would like if I had some other people out here with me. And I was just like, I got 2 friends that I grew up with from Valencia Park, that have their own businesses intact already, while not just, see if they want to come out here and make some money on an everyday like me. And they were down. We literally met one day, and we were out on the street the next day, and then like our first festival was the Four Corners of Life. And honestly, from the Four Corners of Life, that's how we got every gig coming forward. Everywhere we go, people just invite us to the next 10 places. Yep. And then we make sure we get those 10 places on the calendar of some sort.
Yeah.
and then we just show up to those places, and then those places provide more places. So, I mean, then, you know, now Black Girl Magic Mini Market, and honestly for us it's just another day, and we're glad to know that we're making an impact in the community. But honestly, if you really truly want to be on any type of Black Girl Magic status, whatever you see in us, just show up. Show up to your local community events and meet everybody in the room, and next thing you know, you're going to be whoever you are in the room, and everybody's going to want to know, you know.
That's admirable. Hear that testimony? Oh man, that was deep. How you know it was like started from the bottom, now we here. You know, and still places to go, and still got big aspirations. And they're gonna. I see Black Girl Magic exceeding expectations. You know what I mean? That shows mental fortitude right there. You know, she said it might have been down at one moment, but she had the team. The team came together collectively, and before you know it, the next day they was out with a plan of action and moving on purpose.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. You got me excited when you said that. Like, if I just to all the people out there who are like only child syndrome or like to be in the spotlight and do things on their own, like I understand, but teams they're amazing because things happen while you're not working, you know, and things come through, and you got people that back you up and that are on your side and look out for you. It's just a beautiful thing. I recommend that you get you a partner. I'll get you two. Look, and mine just happen to be sisters, so I only gotta go like to one spot to find both of them. But you know, teamwork truly, truly does make the dream work. And these ladies have blessed my life, my entire life, you know. But ever since we started this, like, I don't know what it would look like without Ardise and Joanne Guillory. I have no idea.
It'd be weird.
You know, it would be strange.
It'd be quite weird.
Energy, you know, the attraction. You know the attraction when you're doing the right thing, you want to do the right thing. So I definitely believe in the law of attraction, law of success as well. So and I grew up in Valencia Park as well. I grew up on Church Ward. I used to walk barefoot through Dream Street. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a real life testimony. We're real life, you know, testimonies, and we're real people. And if we can do it, you can do it as well. So we want to just challenge you all. Anything without a challenge is not worth doing.
Yes.
So you know. You want to share something or?
So expansion wise, we do have a lot of plans actually, and a lot of our plans, of course, require funding. So we're kind of working our way towards that. But we would love to have a shop, and as you mentioned, having a small, not even small, but just a hub where Black businesses can thrive and work together and expand the Black dollar. That's actually something that we would love to be a part of. So we're always looking for spaces that's available. I actually cook vegan food a lot, so that's something I would love to incorporate. And we would love to have maybe, I don't know, a cafe or whatever we're looking towards doing as we come together and plan things. We just want a space where we could display our products. Maybe have an open mic ourselves
and community vendors,
you know,
to place
something
their
like
products.
that. Where we can basically do what we do
every
day.
So
that's
incorporating,
Yeah, and we also would like to expand as far as doing other events around town. So those are things that we're going to be looking towards doing, and probably sending out flyers for that as well. And one thing I would like to mention is that. When you said putting, pen to black and white, it turns to green, that's something that I really would like to expand on, because that's something that has happened with us. We spent a lot of time praying together, actually, coming together, having meetings where we just meditate together, pray together, write out our goals, you know. Whether it's individual or whether it's collective, we pray on them together. And that's something that we can't leave out, because spirituality does free the mind. It helps you to connect with everybody, with everything that's around you, and realize that, you know, that you're the only thing that's stopping you on this planet. And you can do anything that you put your mind to, as long as you put force and effort towards it. So if you put effort towards a job every day, you're going to yield some type of benefit from it, whether you're putting it into your own job or whether you're putting it into someone else's vision. Either way, you can yield some type of benefit for yourself, you know. So energy is energy, whether you put it into yourself, whether you put it into a dream, whether you put it into a goal, you're going to yield some type of benefit. So that's something that we definitely have done, and that's something that we'll continue to do. We're not just a group that, talks about life, but we talk about spirituality as well, and that's something that we're really big on.
Mhm. Mhm.
It's powerful. It's powerful stuff right there. The spirit, it moves in us, and it really is energy. And it's negative energy and positive energy. But it's still
The
energy.
universe don't know that, though.
Mhm.
The universe doesn't read it as negative and positive. Only you do. Your perception is negative or positive, because your negative could be positive to me. So the energy is just like, hey, you thinking about this all day, I'm going to give it to you. Or if you put in your energy towards that every day, that's the energy I'm going to give you back.
Focus on what you don't want, you going to get what you don't want.
And I only realized that I'm not going to talk about that.
No.
A lot of people, when you date, if you keep dating the same type of people, it's because you keep putting your energy in the same type of people, and the universe is like, you like that, so I'm going to give you that again and again until you realize I got to break this pattern, and then you reroute, and that's how the universe is like, oh, so you want to switch it up, and it'll start bringing you different energy.
I concur, and I want to just share with you all, and you might be able to teach me something, because we all STEMs, struggling together, educating minds, struggling together, educating minds. I know you heard
The acronyms is on point.
That's what the birds is at.
I'm doing my best not to even I just said not, but not using negative words like not, can't, try. I do my best to eliminate those out of my vocabulary, because we are the Joshua generation. And what Joshua generation is, we're the generation that's going to affect change, that's going to affect the masses, because we're brave enough to fight giants. And it's our generation. My parents' generation or my grandparents' generation might not have been bold enough to go fight a giant. But I believe in our generation, how we live and how we rock and how we think, we're fearless. We'll go and say, we're young, black in the business. We're Black Girl Magic. We're here. We standing tall through it all. And so I was just saying, the Joshua generation. But to eliminate negative words out your vocabulary, because words create your world and even the energy that you think. Do you agree with that? Cause it's work in progress.
Yeah, it is. There's been a lot of times that we've gone to events and we're like, I don't know who we're supposed to talk to.
Yeah.
We don't know where we're supposed to go. We looking scared. We just get there, we're like, okay, so I'm with Black Girl Magic, and we're looking for where we're supposed. You just go in there confidently, and you gotta talk your way through it. You have to be there. You have to show up, because we've done our fair share of not showing up, getting scared, and walking away with our tail between our legs. We've done that too. But from just being about what you say you're gonna do and going forth and pushing forward to do it, it's been great. The experience, what we've received, has been great. So I say, if you're gonna do it, you gotta do it. Right. You have to put your whole. You can't put your foot in the door and be like, maybe. No, just go all the way through that door. Right. Open the door and be like, hey, I'm here.
But when you open the door, the floodgates will open. Like, it's not just you're not gonna just be met with nobody standing there. Like, you're gonna open the door, and everybody's gonna want to know what's in you that you have to share. Because everybody, especially like even us now, like we're probably at a good point, I think, where people see us as like a staple in the community, and so people probably look up to us, but we're now in a position where we're looking for who's coming up, like who looking up to us, who needs help getting up to this point. Like, we're looking for that, strangely. Like, I need that in my process, selfishly. I need to know who's coming up specifically, just so I can be paying attention to what's going on in the community and in the minds of the people that are coming up behind us. So don't worry about what you think you don't have, because I didn't have nothing. And and like, just like she said, I just walk around pretty much like I know what I'm doing all the time.
Yep.
And that gets me in a lot of places. I just hold my head up and my chin up, and people address me as though I'm somebody with a badge on, And half the time I'm in my mind like, I'm just going to drink water, don't spill it on myself.
Right.
It's not that deep, and just be a good person. Just be a good person to people, and people will help you. And let people know what you're doing. If you in your mind was sitting at home, and you were like me maybe, and I was just like, man, I want to write a book. when somebody talks to you or you in a room with people and they're like, oh, so what's going on in your life? Oh, I'm writing a book. Tell somebody, because you might be talking to the person that's like, oh, I have a publishing company.
Even if you haven't wrote the book yet.
Even if you haven't started, just tell somebody. And then next thing you know, somebody, oh, think about having a book. People will convict you.
Like,
you'll
where
get
your
it done.
book at?
But
Like,
yeah.
oh, I did say I was ready.
Yeah. And don't worry about it.
That.
Don't worry about taking too long or none of that. Just start. Start today. Do something tomorrow.
And don't let
repeat.
people discourage you.
Don't let nobody. And then all this other stuff with energies and stuff. Just make sure that it's just a reminder, okay? Like if you're too worried about spiritual realm and you know it's gonna bother you anyway. But just look at the actual data that's in front of you. Write down lists of things you want to do, pursue. Put that on the mirror in your bathroom. Put it on the face of your phone screen so that you're looking at it every day. Erase the games from your cell phone. I'll be struggling.
Yeah,
okay, I miss Spider Solitaire.
It just
but
takes
erase
so much
it.
time.
It takes away time. If you're not
Even
ready,
watching TV.
you're not ready.
TV.
But whenever you're ready, you know, just get your life together and start something and tell somebody what you're trying to start so you can go ahead and do it.
Powerful. I hope you picked up those gems with your Young Black in the Business pen. Okay, because it's 168 hours in a week. How do you spend yours? Do you spend 25 of those hours on Facebook? You know me? Do you know? So, I mean, it's other or promoting each other's Facebook pages. Doing business on
that's
Facebook.
one thing that's one thing I'm like, it doesn't cost you anything to like or
and
share.
Like and
share. It
doesn't
cost you anything.
Support your community.
Like or share.
I don't
Even
care.
if you don't care for the person, like or share somebody else.
And don't even worry about it. Like, honestly, I don't care if people post my stuff because I post enough for everybody, okay? But at the same time, if you see it, like it and share it. It's free. And then that means when you post your very first thing, that person's going to come back and share your stuff. And that's just positivity. If you don't want to be a part of the positivity train, expect no fruit, okay?
Positivity train.
You gotta, you gotta push. And especially these people on Facebook that be searching for encouragement, like, help out, share their stuff. You don't gotta be a hater your whole life. Just,
And I'm gonna just take ownership. I can do more of that. I'm not gonna talk about y'all out there. I don't talk about me right now. I can do more like and sharing.
Yeah.
I hold myself accountable for that. I agree. That's the poor man's donation.
It really is.
Poor man's
I caught myself like going and scrolling through stuff, and I'm like, oh, I should have shared that. And I was like, let me go back and share that.
That's right.
Or when you see
Let me get that negative energy out of it. Let me get that negative energy out. Let me go share that.
I see people starting businesses and stuff, or just at least putting it out there. Hit a share. Like, even if they didn't share mine.
They're like, oh, I'm not going to be.
You just gotta swallow it.
Share there so that they can understand what type of energy we should be putting.
Yeah, because honestly, people ask us to come from event to event to event and don't even touch our table. Sometimes, like, they won't even buy our stuff. Ardisa's the big roller when it comes to the table, okay? Because everybody like jewelry apparently. But, people really just like our energy in the building because we're genuinely just friends. We're here to have a good time. We hug each other when we show up. We show love, and we make sure everybody around us, is feeling good. We don't like to push a negative, model. So, like, just come out and put your best foot forward. Even if your hour before that was treacherous, like, you gonna come, and as soon as you come into the energy, we're gonna do our best to make sure you're feeling good.
That's that black girl magic.
So
that's that magic.
Don't worry about this life. If you're worried about all the negative stuff that's happening in your life, you're gonna ignore all the good stuff that's happening. Just keep adding good things to your plate. That's all you have to worry about. Don't worry about getting rid of the negative. It's never going away. Just add more positive to your
message.
Add more positive to your plate. Cause I'm gonna tell you right now.
Please.
Before I went to your event, sir, I had 30 minutes of sleep.
Oh yeah.
You was there.
I was up all night. Okay, upset about my own personal reasons because I'm dramatic. But you know what I'm saying. I woke up with an attitude. I didn't talk to nobody. I had barely wiped the crust out of my eyes, and I was like. By the time I showed up, I was like, I don't even want to go in. Like, you just have a day. It happens. And I went in there, and all of my beautiful black people was in there. Black Expression family was in there showing up and showing out. And I left there feeling like $1 million. We decided to go to the beach for the rest of the day, and it was an amazing day. Like, you got to go out and go see your people, because your people going to get you right.
That's
you
right.
know?
I want to just chime in before the next poetry session here. If we may, if you got your Young Black in the Business power pen, I want you to write this down. A lot of times, it's not about your ability; it's about your availability.
Oh, good.
You know, because you may not know who's in the room or who could bring you energy.
Talk
You know,
about it.
and so that's just like that, straight like that. A lot of times, it's not about your ability; it's about your availability. Just show up with that positive energy. I'm writing a book. Who's here? Can I tell I'm writing a book? Who can I tell my goals? And be around positive people.
Yeah.
You know, so that's that Black Girl Magic, and that's Young Black in the Business working together cohesively together.
Yes.
So look, we got 10 minutes in the show. Do you have any more gems you like to drop? Any more jewels? This is the jewelry store, ladies and gentlemen. We have Black Girls Magic in the building. We want to see you. Bless us with
Well, you know, if you're interested in purchasing any of my jewelry, I
Please.
do have an Etsy store. It's called Afrocentricize It. You can also
Can you spell it out, please, for us?
yes, AFROCENTRIZEIT. Afrocentricize.
Get that.
And my Facebook for my jewelry line, which is called Black Life, is at Black Life 619, and that's on Facebook and on Instagram.
And I'll just add out there, I'm supposed to be I'm gonna put myself on the spot since I'm over here telling y'all what to do. I'm gonna hold myself accountable. I'm supposed to be having a workshop presentation where I help young entrepreneurs conquer their emotional what's some things that get in the way? Barriers. Okay. Conquer your emotional barriers in the process of entrepreneurship, because there's a lot of trip falls that come up in our way, and I'm supposed to be throwing it, putting it together, but I haven't finalized details like location and all those other things. So I'm gonna finalize those details and put that workbook together so that you all have some type of frame to work with if you feel you're looking for one. And I'm also I have a publishing company. It's called Sharing is Caring Publishing and Life Coaching. So use me. I'm just asking you. Use me. I got a lot of free things that I want to give back to the community, a lot of help, a lot of resources that I know I use and got for free, and I know everybody ain't got it, but feel free to bless your girl if you got it. But I'll be having coaching services. Sometimes people just want to come up to us and talk about life. Sometimes people need places to go, places to hang out, things to do, or maybe you need help writing your book, or you need help with relationship advice. Whatever you need, just come to any one of us and your secrets will be kept. We don't share things that people come and talk to us about because we know the importance of not doing that, and really utilize us in your community. Whatever you need, follow us. I'm author Ashley Nicole on Instagram. This is DJ Lace on Instagram, DJ Almond Eyes with a Z, and then Black Girl Magic Mini Market. Send us a message asking us for whatever it is, and not inappropriate, but anything that you may need that you think you don't know where to go, we can at least help point you in the right direction if you can't get it from us.
Yes.
Positive right there for the plug. I hope y'all wrote that down. That's powerful, and they are approachable and relatable. I want to just say that, and accessible. They just gave you all their handles, Instagram, Facebook, and utilize them.
There's more. I have a couple things going on. I have SoundCloud and iTunes, Tidal, Spotify music available. So if you search me, DJ Almond Eyes with a Z, that's DJ ALMONDEYEZ. You can find me on Tidal, Spotify, and that's my single is actually on Tidal, Spotify, iTunes Music, Amazon, all those types of outlets, and that's just one single titled Open. But I also have music on SoundCloud, so if you're interested in that, you can find me there at DJ Almond Eyes. Also, if you're interested in my skincare products, my website is currently being remodeled. I'm doing some things, figuring some things out. So you can actually contact me directly on Instagram. I have an Instagram for my products, so it's Black Mantra Holistic. My product line is called Black Mantra Holistic Skincare. You can also find me on Facebook under Black Mantra Holistic Skincare, or find me, Joanne, DJ Almond Eyes Guillory, and hit me up directly for skincare or DJ services. So if you're interested in either of those things, please contact me directly or at my email, djalmondeyes@gmail.com.
get excited and get involved and get connected. And what we mean by that is tune in every Sunday to the Young Black in the Business show. Get excited about the Young Black in the Business mixers. Get connected by contacting Black Girl Magic at all their handles that they just share with you, and get involved. Purchase something. Make a attempt to attend. Like and share. Okay, so you get excited, you get connected, and you get involved. Okay, just get up, get out, but whatever you do, don't give up. Okay. And Black San Diego was the new Black Mecca here. You know, new Renaissance. You know.
Black
We
San Diego.
all agree with that.
Shout out to Black San Diego. They put us on. They
Black
put
San
us
Diego.
on.
I think Tanisha was on.
Yeah, I seen Tanisha on there earlier.
Shout out to Nisha, shout out to Olivia, and shout out to Cherie. You know, Black
Hey,
San
girl.
Diego is bigger than Bitcoin. You know, that's what I personally share with them.
Yes.
So, just like that. And, you know, we're here with Black Girl Magic. The law of success for this week is teamwork makes the dream work. The word of the week is team. You know, and team together, everyone achieves more. And just remember that individuals win trophies and teams win championships. So we definitely got a championship team up here with us that's blessed us with their gifts and their talents and their tools. You know, this morning we got authors, you know, we got jewelry makers, we got DJs, we got holistic medicine around here. It's just the whole, you know, it's going on. You know, this is the Black Girl Magic in here. So we got 4 minutes of the show. Is there any other events, any other comments, any other inspiration you want to share? Just on a wrap up. I mean,
Quick plugs to our friends event.
You know, Black Expression every Friday,
La
8 p.m. La Bodega, 2196 Logan Avenue. And
Only $5.
only $5.
only $5.
And I just want to stress, I want to actually challenge you all to invite us to everything you're doing.
Yes,
Invite us
please.
There
to
you go.
everything.
Please.
We will show up, and we bring people when we come, because people like our energy and want to come. So invite us.
Yeah,
everywhere.
we'll post it on our page,
Challenges.
and we'll say this is where we're gonna be at. Even if we can't sell our products, we will still show up in attendance.
And I just challenge you all to use our services, and I guarantee next year this time, you'll be whoever you are this year. Next year, you will.
You say that one more time. That was major. If you use our services.
If you utilize our services, you will be where we are next year. Or probably further, because you know the sun is getting, you know, the energy is new. You need to absorb it, go stand outside and send it, and you know, get your life together.
Go manifest some things.
Invite us,
Some
invite
good
us.
prana.
We wanna be involved in our community. We're doing major things where we're putting San Diego on the map by touring and going all over the place. You know, my speaking has been, you know, expanding outside of the parameters of San Diego, but utilize us. We take you everywhere we go. Last year, me and Ardis, you know, we took part of Black Girl Magic out to Houston, and we have followers in Houston that know about Black Expression, that know about Exquisite Illusions, that know about Black Mantra, Black Life, and Sharing is Caring Publishing. You know what I'm saying? We take ourselves everywhere we go, so get to know us. We want to put you on, just like we got help. You know, it's our duty, it's our responsibility. So utilize us. Even if you feel like you got a kind of idea and you working and you got kids and stuff and you taking your time, you know, pass the bar off, leverage some of your work off, see what you can get happening for you.
Don't give up on your dreams.
Can't do that. Can't stop, won't stop.
Okay, there's more places to go perform for yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Come see us perform. Let's go through the week.
Okay, so
Monday there may be slams at Queen Bee's
Lyrical
in
Exchange.
North Park.
Oh yeah.
Lyrical
Lyrical
Exchange.
Exchange.
Sorry, my bad.
Okay, we getting ahead.
Yeah,
You
my
get
bad.
excited. All right. Mondays.
Hold on. I'm gonna say something too. Get your pens out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Get your pens out.
get your pins.
Mhm.
So Mondays, look out for the slams that happen at Queen Bee's. They start at 8 p.m.
San Diego Poetry
Get
Slam.
there early because
Yeah,
it will
'cause
be.
it's
There's a
You will
line
not be
around
able to
the
sit down.
Okay,
it's
Rudy.
no standing room, just about.
Rudy
So
Francisco's
yeah.
business.
get there early.
Francisco.
Get in line
Quick,
early. And get your seat early.
We only got 2 minutes.
Okay, Tuesdays, you got Lyrical Exchange at 8 p.m. Queen Bee's, $5. Same thing. Get there early.
Neo Soul
Neo Soul,
downtown.
Anatomic.
Get yourself on the guest list, neosoultuesday.com. It'll be $5. If you
$5.
don't get yourself on the guest list, it's $10, so don't be mad. I told you, it's neosoultuesday.com, and you can get yourself on the guest list. Anybody else that you're bringing,
Yes, and that's an
it'll
open
make
mic.
it $5. The open mic and the
come
night
through.
in the nightclub. So
And then
Wednesdays, Chelados, at Chelados?
At
Yes.
Chelado's Sultry Music,
Sultry
they
Music,
put on an
SMK.
event called Spotlight.
Spotlight.
Every Wednesday, 8 p.m., $10. Come
Chelsea, I
through.
think, has
So
like-
many dope artists.
Yeah.
Also, certain Wednesdays, I think it's the third Wednesday,
Yeah,
we got
Hookah
Hookah
and
and Poets.
Hookah and
at
Poets.
Three
King-
Kings.
And that's
King's
erotic
Hookah Lounge.
poetry. So
Yes,
we're-
erotic
Erotic
poetry. So
poetry.
please,
Free
So
your
if
mind
you are
and your
not
sexuality.
prepared for that experience,
Yeah, be prepared.
we go in.
And it's
so,
completely
and
healthy.
we're not going
It's not out of
sugarcoat.
line, you
It's
know.
going to be exactly what you think.
It's
It
gonna
is
be
what it
gross.
is.
It's gonna be gross.
It's really
But it's
gross.
great.
So
But
if you're not
it's
into
very
that,
worth it. It's
Yes.
beautiful. Same community members. We just shift from event
Yeah,
to
Yeah,
30
event.
seconds,
Okay,
30 seconds.
Thursday, don't know.
Nothing.
That's
Friday,
Black
Black
Expression,
Expression.
La Bodega,
Saturday.
2196 Logan Avenue, $5.
Yep.
Every Friday.
Every
only
Friday.
$5.
And then on the days we ain't
Saturdays.
doing nothing, meet with somebody.
Saturday's coming up. The Wall. Pay attention to those events.
Oh,
It's a Black
Sunday,
Expression
Reggae
collab.
Sunday.
I'll be there.
Reggae Sunday
yeah.
at F6.
DJ Lays.
Get
10
yourself on the
p.m.
guest list.
Get
Free
there,
before
get there.
10:30.
Free before
Free before 10:30.
Free
Free
before
before
10:30.
10.
Good
Getting
music.
excited. This is the Young Black in the Business Show. I hope you got that energy. Black girl magic in the building. Okay,
All right.
we'll see you next Sunday.
Have a
All
great
right.
week.